This Friday, there's an exciting event coming up in Huntingburg at League Stadium. We're going to talk about that in this edition of WJTS in.form. I'm your host, Bill Potter. Joining me in the studio is Kim Kendall. Kim, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Kim is one of the co-coordinators for Celebrating Our Fathers, and also there's a little Flag Day event put in with this as well. Let's talk about that, Kim. It's a very special day. First of all, this coming Sunday is Father's Day.
Yes.
And last year you started this event by celebrating fathers, and this year you're going to have it on Friday. And let's talk about what is the idea behind the event.
Well, the main idea behind Celebrating Fathers event is just to help celebrate and inspire and promote and honor the role of fathers in our community.
And how did this start?
Last year it was the St. Mary's Faith Renewal Committee is the ones who are spearheading this, and we started it last year. The movie Courageous had came out, and it was just such a wonderful movie, and we thought, man, how awesome that would be to let more people see that. And so we thought big, and we thought, man, let's see about having it at League Stadium, and everything just came together. We asked other parishes and churches and businesses to help sponsor it, and we had an overwhelming response. It seems like everybody is interested. There's a lot of things going on for Mother's Day, and Lord knows that we need a lot for those as well.
Yes.
But the father's role is so important, and we need to do more to celebrate and honor that role and just inspire fathers to step up to the plate and be those dads that God created them to be. So we did the movie last year with Courageous, and it was just amazing how the sponsorship came. A lot of churches got involved with it. It was just wonderful. For our first time, when we did this with about 5 to 6 weeks of planning, and we had about 600 people last year. And so this year, with everything else going on, it just so happens that we're having it on Flag Day, and we're going to have a flag parade. So I could see it getting quite larger this year. We had a great response last year, and just hopefully this will be something that'll keep going and keep growing.
Okay, something we do want to point out, there's no registration, no fee.
No,
I mean, it's just
free.
Show up with your family, or maybe just the father and a son or a daughter, and have a good time.
Yes, and it is open to all the family. It's open from grandparents on down. We've got stuff for the kids to do. We've got just a lot of neat things. But one of the things whenever we started this, we said was, fathers are always digging in their pockets for something. And so we're like, we don't want them to dig in their pockets. We want this to be free and something that they can come out to and just enjoy and not have to worry about, what it's going to cost them. Okay,
let's run down how the day is going to go. And this is this Friday. Now, last year it was held on a Saturday.
Correct.
Okay, this year it's going to be on a Friday. So let's talk about how the schedule goes for this Friday.
Okay, this Friday at 7 o'clock. It's going to be in Huntingburg Park. We're going to start in the park at 7 o'clock. We're going to start off with a prayer because the American Legion has actually asked everybody to stop and pray at 7 o'clock for our nation, for our country. So we're going to start off with prayer at 7 o'clock and get the festivities rolling at that time. From 7 to 8:30, there'll be free food. And we're not just talking a little bit. We're having burgers, brats, hot dogs, baked beans, slaw, cookies, drinks. Everything is free. So we'll have free food. We'll also have free entertainment. We're going to have the Wayne Brothers Band. We'll play from 7 to 7:45. And then from 7:45 to 8:30, we've got the celebration singers. And they're hoping to bring 60 or 70 people, so that is just going to be awesome. You can sit in the park, bring your blankets, bring your lawn chairs, sit in the park and listen to some awesome music in the park. We also are going to be having some things for the kids. We've got a jumpy house that the Holland Fire Department is going to let us use, and we've got face painting, and the park is right there for the kids to play. So it'd just be a really nice, fun night in the park for the family.
And this is all in the park, around the shelter house area?
It's going to be around the main shelter house. The food will be served in the main shelter house, but we'll have all kinds of picnic tables. But you might want to bring your lawn chairs and blankets as well to listen to the music.
Okay.
And then at 8:30, the doors will open to League Stadium. And we have got over 200 nice door prizes to go out to the first 200 fathers that come through the door. And this is for fathers only, but we've got wonderful door prizes. The community has been great in responding. We've got Dad's Root Beer has got several gift boxes. We've got tons of gift certificates, and we're talking nice gift certificates. Rounds of golf from Sultan's Run. We've got Fisher Farms, Merkley Meats, Great Outdoors. We've got 8 amphitheater tickets, just all kinds of, the Old School Cafe has got a bunch of gift certificates. So Subway, we've got a free teeth cleaning from Dr. Kelly. Just lots of wonderful door prizes. So my goal is to try to get as many door prizes that every father that walks in will get something for coming.
Wow.
Then they will also get a ticket for the grand prize drawing. And our grand prize drawing so far, we've got 3 big ticket items. One is a set of 4 St. Louis Cardinal tickets. One is, and then 2 foursome rounds of golf up at the not the Pete Dye, at the Donald Ross course.
Okay.
So 2 foursomes up at the Donald Ross course, which that's almost $500 value for each one of those prizes as well. So we've got some nice things, and all you got to do is show up.
It's amazing that there's not a charge. You know, that the community comes together like that, and you get businesses supporting you to help make this happen in that way.
Yes, exactly, and that's so come out. You know, you got a chance to win something. At 9 o'clock, we're going to start the flag parade, and we are still looking for any organization, group, anybody who has a flag, whether it be the Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, JCs, Kiwanis. We've got the American Legions, VFWs, the Leathernecks. Anybody who has a flag, bring your flag out to League Stadium that evening, and we will actually have a blessing, not only for the fathers, but we're going to have a blessing for all the flags that come out and their organizations and groups.
Because this year it's special because Flag Day is Friday.
Flag Day is Friday. And so we thought, you know what? Well, originally it started that we were going to see if the American Legion would bring the flag out, and then the Knights of Columbus offered us to use their 20 by 40 foot flag. And so right now we for sure have got the Southridge High School football team is going to help bring that on, but we've also invited the Jasper Wildcats and the Forest Park football teams to come out and help us bring that onto the court, because we're going to need probably 30 people to bring it on.
Yeah, that's a big...
It's a big flag.
Yeah.
So, and since the movie that we're going to watch at the end is going to be a football-themed movie, we thought, let's get the football teams involved.
Okay. And what will the movie be?
The movie is going to be Facing the Giants.
Ooh, okay.
So, very good movie. A football-themed movie that's just, it's a wonderful movie.
Probably going to start about 9:30.
Our goal
9:15?
is to start it at 9:30.
Okay.
So we'll do the flag parade. At the flag parade, we'll be bringing on the big flag, and then all the other flags will stand behind it between home plate and the pitcher's mound. Mm-hmm. And then we'll invite, after we do the Pledge of Allegiance and the national anthem, we will have all the area clergy we invite onto the field to give a blessing to the fathers as well as to all the groups and organizations that are present there to get their flags blessed.
So this was a great start from St. Mary's Church in Huntingburg, and this has really expanded to where it is now tens of churches.
Yep.
And the whole community coming together.
Yes. Right now we've got 13 different churches that are helping sponsor it, but we also have other churches that necessarily aren't able to help sponsor it, but they're helping in other ways. Just money's not money. We're doing good on money. So there was other things that we needed, and there's some of them that might be a little bit more struggling. So we've got a lot of other churches involved in other ways as well. So I mean, I'd say overall we've probably got 20 plus churches involved in this, and this is totally ecumenical. It's just a way that we can all come together to celebrate and promote the role of fathers in the community. So after the blessing, we'll have the grand prize drawings at that time, and then we've got both Mayor Seitz and Mayor Spinner will come out and talk briefly. And anybody who's seen those two together, they're...
That in itself would be worthwhile.
It is.
Yeah.
So they'll come out and talk briefly, and then we will have an introduction to the movie and start the movie. So our goal is to have the movie started by 9:30, so we're not really wasting any time. Mm-hmm. You're not in the stands for too long a time. The movie is about an hour and a half. Okay. So you're looking...
People be done by 11 on their way home.
Yeah, it might be a little bit
Well, you know,
a little bit longer than that.
Because
but
I don't
by
know.
the
I'm
time-
not so sure it's really dark at 9:30. It just seems now anymore it's light so much longer.
That's
So-
what time we got it started last year, was
Okay.
right around 9:30. So that's what we're hoping. It might not be completely dark, but somewhere around there. But we're saying it should be over. We're hoping that the movie will be over by 10:15 or 11:15. I'm sorry. So I know it's going to be kind of late for some of the little ones, but it's kind of like going to the drive-in and
That's what it is,
not
yes.
needing to
That's right.
pay anything. You get to come sit in League Stadium. League Stadium's just an awesome place. I know there's so many people last year that came out that had never been to League Stadium. So it's a great opportunity to come in and see. Scott Salmon, who's the announcer for the Bombers, is going to be there and going to be playing some music in between 8:30 and 9 o'clock and making it fun like he does at the Bombers games. So
It's going to be a great evening.
just a wonderful evening out without having to dig into your pockets. And our goal, again, is just to honor and promote the role of fathers in our community.
Okay, so it's the Celebrating Fathers event. That's correct?
Correct.
Okay, at this Friday at League Stadium. Again, activities get started in the park at 7 o'clock.
7
All right,
o'clock.
and then the movie will follow as it gets dark.
Correct.
Well, Kim, thank you very much for coming in, and good luck with your event.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for putting this on.
You're very welcome. It's been an honor to be able to be a part of this. It's just so awesome to see how everything comes together.
Just falls together. I hope it is a great
Awesome
day.
community.
All right,
So,
folks, that's Friday night, this coming Friday at League Stadium in Huntingburg. It's the Celebrating Fathers event. Thank you for watching WJTS Inform, and thanks to our guest, Kim Kendall.
Thank you.
We are local people watching local people.